very much. It's a great honor to have the president. The Kurds are very well protected, plus they know how to fight. And by the way, they're no angels, but they were with us. They are no angels, but they are fighting. We are largely out of that area. We're very well set. We have quite a contingent right nearby of soldiers and of the finest equipment in the world. I don't think we'll have to use it. So Syria is either negotiating with or talking to Turkey. We're also talking to Turkey. We put massive sanctions on Turkey. Sanctions work, frankly, better than fighting. Syria wanting to take back their land, that's a whole different story. If Syria wants to fight for their land, that's up to Turkey and Syria, as it has been for hundreds of years. They've been fighting, and the Kurds have been fighting for hundreds of years. That whole mess, it's been going along for a long time. Syria may have some help with Russia, and that's fine. It's a lot of sand. They've got a lot of sand over there, so there's a lot of sand that they can play with. We're supposed to be there for 30 days. We stayed for 10 years, and it's time for us to come home. We're not a policing agent, and it's time for us to come home. But we're working with Turkey. We're working with talking to everybody in the area, whatever we can do to keep it stable or stabilize it as much as possible, knowing that it's possibly never going to be very stable. But I think we're doing a very good job in the sense of strategically. We have Syria talking about their land. It's not our land. Turkey has gone into Syria. And if Turkey goes into Syria, that's between Turkey and Syria. It's not between Turkey and the United States, like a lot of stupid people would like you to believe. So if Russia wants to get involved with Syria, that's really up to them. They have a problem with Turkey. They have a problem at a border. It's not our border. We shouldn't be losing lives over it. But really the plan is to get out of endless wars, to bring our soldiers back home, to not be policing agents all over the world. If you look at other countries, Russia, China, they don't have countries to take care of. We're close to 90 countries in one form or another. We're in 90 countries all over the world policing, and frankly, many of those countries, they don't respect what we're doing, they don't even like what we're doing, and they don't like us. Saudi Arabia has graciously agreed to pay for the full cost of everything we're doing for them. We're sending some tremendous missiles over. We're sending some great power over to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is paying for 100% of the cost, including the cost of our soldiers. And that negotiation took a very short time, like maybe about 35 seconds.
La Siria non fra gli Stati Uniti.
Look, John Bolton, I got along well with him. Some people didn't. Some people didn't like John Bolton. I actually got along with him pretty well. It just didn't work out. I don't know that he got along with Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani was seeking out corruption and what happens mostly in the 2016 election, because there was tremendous corruption in the 2016 election. I think even you would admit that. The election was, it was disgraceful what happened, and what happened to me and what happened to the Republicans. And that continues with Nancy Pelosi and with Schiff. Adam Schiff got caught making up statements that he said I said that I didn't say, which is fraud. I mean, it's purely fraudulent. So it continues. So Rudy saw that, and I can tell you Rudy Giuliani, because he was very, very incensed at the horrible things that he saw, as are many people, okay, and many Republicans. And the Republicans have been treated very unfairly by the Democrats. I'll say this. Paul Ryan would never issue a subpoena. I don't say right or wrong. He wouldn't do it. He had too much respect for our country. Nancy Pelosi hands them out like cookies. Everybody, I don't even know these people. For the most part, people like that testify, I don't even know who they are. I never even heard of some of them, most of them. But I have all these people testifying. And then they leak out. They don't say the good parts, they only say the bad parts. We're not allowed to representation, we're not allowed to lawyers, we're not allowed to have anything. The Democrats are treating the Republicans very, very badly.
C'è anche la questione dell'Iran.
What the Democrats are doing to this nation is a disgrace. What they have done, the disrespect that they've shown to the presidency, and it'll happen to them. Because if the Republicans have the House, which I think they will, because of impeachment, I think because of this nonsense impeachment, it's based on a perfect phone conversation, an absolutely perfect phone conversation with the president of Ukraine.
occuparsi della